Hi friends, long time no see. It's definitely time for a little bit of a life update and a catch up since I have been gone for a little while from YouTube. There's been a lot of things that have happened. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then some of this will probably come as a surprise to you. But most of you know who follow me on Instagram that a few weeks ago my husband had an accident and fell from a roof about 20 plus feet up in the air. So it was very, very devastating that day to get that phone call. He had to be rushed to the hospital. He was a trauma patient at one of the trauma centers in our area. He, praise God, did not sustain any life-threatening illnesses or, injuries or anything like that, but he did have a pretty severe concussion and also a broken foot and, cuts and bruises and bangs and all the things that comes when you take a fall like that. So praise God for his hand of protection on him. But since the accident, it's been a little bit chaotic. Things have been, I would say, a little bit hectic trying to figure out work, and since he is self-employed, he has not been able to return to work since the accident, and we have been trying to manage that and figure out how that looks at this season of life. It's just a little bit stressful. So anyway, that being said, we are surviving, we are making it. I'm still working full-time and homeschooling the kids and taking care of the house and doing all the things, and we're trying to prepare for Christmas and all that stuff, but it's just been like a very, very good lesson in patience and perseverance and trust and faith, and just learning how to once again exercise our faith muscles on the Lord. And sometimes that comes easily and sometimes it doesn't, and especially at very difficult times, you can start to rely on yourself more than you rely on him, and then it's kind of like a power struggle. But I'm happy to say that through it all, I have been very, very trusting in the Lord. I know that he always provides. He always sees us through whenever we have, things like this happen. So we are doing okay. But anyway, whenever like something happens like this in my life, and there have been some other things also that kind of simultaneously happen, this is the way it comes, right? You get, one thing happens and then you get like a series of things that kind of follow. But it's sort of, I see it as an attack and, like I said, like an exercise in faith. And I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera, but anywho, so when things like this happen for me, I tend to be much more introverted and kind of sink more inside of myself, and I don't really feel like sharing a lot on social media. I have still continued to post on Instagram and stuff like that, but as far as like verbally talking through what's going on, I usually need a time to step back and like really just process what's going on inside of me and how I feel about everything and what's going on in our life and all that first before I'm able to openly share about how I feel and what's going on and all that stuff. And that's just the way I've always been. That's the way I kind of am with conflict and things like that. I don't really, I just tend to like sort of retreat a little bit for a while, hunker down with the Lord, and we, get through it. And then whenever I feel like my strength has returned, I'm able to come, back. And that's just the way that I am. And I think that's it's a good thing at times because it gives you a little more focus, and it slows things down a little bit. So I needed this time to just really like focus on what needs to be done and kind of get through the day. And I am working on my second head cold of the season so far. The ER has not been very friendly to me, but thank God I have not gotten, severely sick or ill from the ER, but I do get these little upper respiratory things and head colds and things quite frequently, and I usually share that with my family, and so my entire family is working on round 2 of a head cold, but we'll take it, you know, as opposed to something like, say, the stomach flu. But anyway, I really miss you guys. I actually did a day in the life vlog yesterday, and I'm going to be trying to edit that and get that up here probably tomorrow, I would say. But I wanted to give a quick life update before I posted that vlog, and just to let you guys know that I am not gone forever. I just, you know, YouTube has really taken a back seat over the last year with me going back to work, and I just have to find what place it really has in my life. And while I love all of you and I truly love sharing, you know, I just have to do what's best. So I'm looking forward to getting back in the swing of things, and I am also looking forward to sharing all the decorations that we have put up in our house for Christmas. We have a 12-foot Christmas tree in our living room. We have a tree in the schoolroom, a tree in the kitchen, a tree in the dining room, and is that it? And Mason has a little tree in his bedroom. So there is so much Christmas garland and the outside lights and everything. So we have had so much fun decorating for the holidays, and so I'm hoping to share that with you guys really soon. And I was kind of waiting for some things to get back in order, like our kitchen table, which we have not had for weeks because we were going to refinish it. It didn't turn out as planned, so now we're maybe looking at, you know, needing to get a new table. And I was kind of waiting on that, but whatever. I'm not going to wait for the perfect time, but I'm going to show you guys our Christmas decorations here pretty soon. And I would love to get back in the swing of things, you know, at least a few weeks before, you know, a week and a half or so before Christmas. So starting now with doing daily vlogs, because we love looking back on our holiday videos and remembering what it was like during that time. So hopefully that's to come. We'll see. I really hope things work out to where I can, you know, start posting again. And yeah, so we'll see. I am on my way to work. I'm still doing the 3 to 3 shift, and it's working out pretty well. What else can I update you on? Jacob is loving school. He is doing really well. He's still in the ROTC. Gavin is doing really well. Mason is still trucking along with his homeschooling, and so is Maddie. We're loving the Good and the Beautiful. Maddie just completed her pre-K Good and the Beautiful curriculum, and we are moving on to the kindergarten curriculum. And I attempted to start Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons with her. She was not really thrilled about it, so we'll see if that's going to be something that really works for her, or maybe some other curriculum might be better, but we'll see. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I recently went to the doctor. I was having issues with my thyroid again. I have those levels pretty much taken care of and back to normal, and now I am still battling some iron deficiency anemia, so we're working to correct that again. And this has been like an ongoing battle for me for a very long time. And they also suspect that, which they have for a while, that I have some early onset arthritis and possibly rheumatoid arthritis. So not fun. I'll probably be seeing a rheumatologist early in the year, you know, after the holidays and everything. So we'll see about that. Praying that that's not the case, but we'll see. So that's been going on. What else can I update you on? Little Solomon is getting so big and chunky, and he's just his little, same little self that he's always been, my little growler. He walks around growling like a dinosaur all the time and breaking everything in sight. So that's pretty much it with him. And yeah, so I will be seeing you guys very soon, hopefully tomorrow, with our day in the life. And I will also be vlogging tomorrow as we go about our day. We've got some fun activities planned for tomorrow, and I will try and bring you guys along. So it was so good to see you again, and be on the lookout for some new videos. Bye guys.